Hiya, Alistair here. I'm going to show you guys how I draw a head from the profile side. From the side profile. What am I saying? Who knows? Anyway, so here it goes. A couple people asked me over the past couple days. So, here's a video. What I start out with is I start out with a circle. Nice. Looking good. So I usually do this side over here as the way that the face faces, and then if I need to, I just flip the canvas because I'm lazy. So then I draw a line down here. That's going to be the front of the face, and depending on how strong you want the jaw to be, you just draw it here. So now it looks like, you know, a little ice cream cone. Yum. Delicious. But we're not drawing ice cream. We are drawing a human being. So usually the little center of the circle here, I'm going to draw a line connecting this point and this point. And that's going to be their jaw. So I'm going to be drawing a big old jawed man right now. This is going to be their ear here. So what happens now is we have to determine where the nose is. Obviously their nose is going to be right here, but we have to determine how big it is. I like drawing big noses. It's no problem, you know. I usually just draw a triangle, and there's their nose. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna make this guy a little angry, so we're gonna give him a brow here. You know. So he's gonna be a little mad. But that's fine. He's mad because he's got such a big jaw. Alright, so the next thing I usually like to do is I like to do the lips. Just a couple more triangles, really. And here we go. I also like to draw big lips. I don't know why. I just like exaggerated features. So this guy's got some lovely lips. He's got some beautiful lips. So this is the jaw, like we talked about. But I like to give them a little bit of a break here, so they're not going to have a pointy jaw. And same with this edge right here. See, it's starting to look like a face now, which is great. We want to take the nostril, just draw a line here. That's just for our reference. And then we're going to draw an eyebrow, which can just be this simple little triangle looking shape. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to look at the eye. The eye is my favorite part to draw. So you don't want to start it too close, you know, otherwise it won't look right. So what you want to do is, I usually start about halfway through the eyebrow. That's where I kind of draw the marker line, and their eyes will look a little bit more normal there. So let's just draw a triangle. Not quite an isosceles triangle, but it's nice, it's pretty. And then I like to give everyone lashes. I don't know why, but I always like to give every single person lashes. I just think everybody should have wingtipped eyeliner on at all times. We want this to be a bit of a curve as well, so then we just go straight line down. That's where the pupil's gonna be. So he's looking very Roman, you know, which is fine. I mean, he's not ugly. Right, let's draw the hairline. I like drawing balding men, but I'll go ahead and draw a man with a full head of hair. It's probably just me accepting my fate. So then I draw a straight line at the chin to give him, you know, the bottom part of his neck, and then there's the other part of his neck. And so something that a lot of people do is they just draw a line straight down. Obviously that doesn't work for the back of his neck, but kind of want to draw a line out like this. There we go. Nice, he's looking pretty good. Now the ear, no one seems to agree in drawing non-photorealistic people on how to draw ears, but this is what I do. It's probably just because this is kind of what my ears look like. I draw the little lobe here, and then this little doohickey, the thing that holds in my earbuds. I don't know what they're called, but maybe can you guys tell me what they're called? So I basically draw, you know, whatever this is called. It looks almost like a rest in music, but anyway, that's what I draw. And then I do this little section here. I'm not really giving a good description on how to draw ears. That's how I draw an ear. Boom. Okay. I think it's time to maybe ink the face. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Go ahead and turn the opacity down on that so we can draw nice and clear on top of this. Yes. So I have predictive stroke on, which is an awesome feature because it makes my shaky hands look not shaky. You know what? I'm gonna give this guy a little bit of a point in his ear. He might be a quarter elf or something like that. Nice. Move over to his eyebrow. I don't know why. I always like to draw two or three lines for the eyebrow, just to keep it looking like hair instead of just a weird knife shape. I'm obviously not going for hyperrealism here. I'm going for kind of a cartoon, which is great. I love cartoons. If you've ever read Bone, or you've ever heard me talk about Bone, I think it's one of the most wonderful things that's ever existed. And that's where I got a lot of my drawing influence from. I don't like things that are too hyper realistic. I think they're kind of boring. I think I would watch TV if I wanted to see hyper realistic art. Obviously it's incredible and it blows my mind. This pupil right here, I always just leave space for the glare, but what we'll do is we won't do that right now. We'll do that in a second. So obviously we're looking at this from the side, so we want it to be that half moon shape. We don't want it to be a circle, because that looks kind of scary. But that's okay. Nice. So I'll go for a little half moon there. Maybe it's a little small. There we go, looking good, buddy. What do you guys think this guy's name should be? I don't know. I'm trying to think of an elven name, but I can't really think of any. So I want to keep his nose very pointy, just because that's what I like. But you could do something where you go like this. Make it kind of a slightly more human, more, I don't know, dwarven. Oops. Okay, nice. Love that big nose. I love noses. Okay, now we're just gonna quickly outline everything. Looking good. I think maybe Malik. M-A-L-E-K. Malik should be his name. Let me know if you think he should have a different name. But I like Malik. And obviously you get to name your character whatever you want, which is fun. A lot of my characters look exactly the same, which is a shame because they deserve more. Oh, you know what? I don't have predictive stroke on, so I'm going to redo those lips, but everything else can stay the same. Because I don't care that much. Loosey-goosey. Alright, now we're just doing simple outlining stuff. Okay, so now here's where it gets a little tricky. We're gonna have to do the hair. And we haven't sketched in any hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a ponytail, just because it's easy to draw. So we'll just draw it as if it's come straight from over there. And if it's as if it's come straight from over here as well. Wow, his hair is so boring. Let's do something else. Let's sketch it out first. Let's pull out our pencil again. You know what? I don't know. Maybe he shouldn't have a ponytail. I'm not feeling the ponytail. Surprise, surprise. I usually draw everything with a ponytail. Because in my book, everyone has long hair because of their culture. That's a thing. So we'll give this guy unique hair for my style at least. Okay, here we go. We'll just give him some regular boring white dude hair. Maybe he's had his hair cut and it's that's why he's been kicked out of his town. Because as we all know, quarter elves always have long hair. Too bad for this guy though. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna do some simple outlines for this. Got my predictive stroke on. Makes this super easy. Love it. So simple. And obviously I'm going pretty quick because this is not like a time-lapse video and I don't want to take the rest of your life away from you, but just a little. Alright, he definitely doesn't look like Malik anymore, or at least not what I was envisioning for Malik, so let's go ahead and erase his hairline from here. There we go. Looking good. Cool beans. Oh, you know what? We gotta erase his hairline from the other side too. Nice. Cool beans. That's how I draw a basic face. I'll go ahead and continue this later. We can do how to fill it in with color. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? If you've got anything similar to me, you've got either the Sketchbook app or Procreate or something like that. So I don't like how his ear is. So I'm gonna move his ear down. Yeah, I like that more. Okay, and so now I've got to clean up this little section. Not too bad. Boom! That's it. That's how I draw a face. I don't know what this guy's name is. If you can help me figure out what this guy's name is, I will do the color next time. We can work through that. So that's, you know, the simple sketch and then just simple lines over it. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys.